Got it.
Last time on the
Wait, I have a
Salon.
personal story.
Didn't drag home.
Yay!
We'll start on some chit chat. How's everyone doing? How are we? Spencer, how are you? Great. So last time on the game,
Promotion.
you got a promotion?
Hey.
Well, no, I moved jobs and got like a 20K difference. So
Jeez.
kind of
That's pretty good.
That's a lot of Ks, 20 different Ks.
And I'm gonna have a normal schedule, which is why I was like, Dane, you should put me in more D&D sessions.
That's hilarious.
I'm
So,
gonna work at
very
9 to
exciting.
5 mornings.
damn.
A 5?
Way to go. We gonna go 9 to 5.
Thank you.
What a way to make a living.
I was shocked if that wasn't gonna happen.
Huh?
It's a good song and a good film. So, last we met, y'all completed my Home Alone puzzle. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
all
Yeah.
the traps went off. All the paint cans swung. All the nails went through all the grown men's feet. You circumvented my nefarious zombie Prayton trap. You're
Can
welcome,
you
Matt.
make like 5 more Home Alone references first, though?
Sure. You got out of a sticky situation. All of the
They put the glue on him. You
You
see.
can hear Emily now.
all of
That's
the
good.
all of the bandits that came in were sopping wet.
Ooh.
Perfect.
hmm
Mhm.
It was a close aftershave.
Mm.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Okay.
Mhm.
You really
Mhm.
salted the earth with them, like the old man salted the driveway.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Now you have a chance to go pee after drinking that Coke.
Uh-huh.
That's from the beginning. That's a deep cut.
I'm not counting that one. It wasn't funny.
What?
Also, was it Coke or was it Pepsi?
I think wasn't it Coke?
Beepsy.
I don't know. I feel like Pepsi
Emily,
always
can you look
sponsors
that up
stuff.
for me, please? If you would just, if you could
Yeah,
just,
I'm on it.
what did
You got
the
it.
cousin drink?
I'll be
What did the
back.
cousin
I
drink
have
at the
to
beginning of
leave.
Home Alone 1 that made Kevin McAllister not want to bunk with him because he always wets the bed?
He wets the bed.
Because he wets the bed.
Yeah. I'll find out
Okay.
for you.
We'll do a real quick talk back and then we can all have a cheese pizza. Anyway,
Ooh.
that's Home Alone 2. So, Pigeon Lady. So,
Not important.
Home Alone 2 : Pigeon Lady.
you defeated the hordes of sea zombies and you had a little celebration, and one of your survivors gave a toast, and our friend Timberstack No Clan just burst out laughing. Oh boy, he thought that was funny. The end. Nothing else happened.
Well, he disappeared.
Nope, he was still there laughing.
No, he's still there. We just don't know.
So he's got his glass raised. It's probably 2-3 in the morning. Candlelight flickering. And he has it, he's still, and he's doubled over, and he what were we saying? To us. And he smiles and takes a big drink of his drink. There's dead silence after his weird, crazy laugh.
Can I do I want to say like investigation check on what he's drinking?
Maybe
Like,
you've
what's
had
going
enough.
I would say that's a. Oh, what's the I word? I always forget it.
Insight.
Insight check. It's an insight check.
Yes, ma'am.
It was weird, but he's kind of a weird cat. He's one weird cat. So nothing too out of the ordinary.
Dimitri shrugs to himself.
Yeah, I go and try and how full is his drink?
Probably he's got like a quarter of a glass left.
All right, I go to sort of gently take it away from him.
No, it's fine, Cinder. I'm fine. Perhaps we should all be going to bed at this point.
Yeah,
Barnacle also did an insight check.
Okay, 18. Yeah, he seems off. He seems like when you've known him long enough to know when he's like trying to pass off as everything's fine. You know, when you know a friend that well, especially a friend who's good at lying. And you know when there's something else going on. So maybe back to bed. What were you saying, Gian?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I think you should definitely get some rest. I'm going to go feed the prisoners downstairs.
I think it's funny how Gian doesn't do insight checks.
That's great.
It is great. So everybody probably goes to sleep on the ship. Yeah.
No, because that was my way of saying Gion's going to find out that they fucking murdered a person.
No, I understand that.
Okay.
No, I understand that. But where are people going from here? Cinder, Gion's going downstairs to the murder.
I feel like because I was with Dimitri and I did it together, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No, you did it with my snake.
The snake ate it, and then the body was gone.
I think I'm not like crazy concerned. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know if we resolve like what we just left her and she was just in a room by herself.
No, the snake ate her.
Oh,
Previous to you going down and killing her, and then the snake from the staff of
I forgot
adders.
the snake ate it.
It's all coming back to Jimmy. It's all flooding back. The snake ate her, and the snake disappeared.
So is there like how much like is there blood at all or?
Oh, it was clean.
Did you? I don't remember. Did you stab her?
I think I cut her down and then the snake ate her. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's probably some blood there. Yeah.
And wasn't there supposed to be two people down there?
Nope, just one. The two dudes was an older dwarf and a younger man. The younger man had said, let the red candle burn.
Gotcha.
No one questioned that.
I guess not.
I would like to say, I guess then before we like left the scene of the murder, I just sort of attempt to do some produce flames on the ground to kind of like burn up and just kind of make it look.
So you're retconning now? Because that happened before the meal or before the drink.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would have done that. I don't know how much we resolved about that.
We resolved it in that the snake disappeared and you guys left the room.
Okay, then I guess I don't do that. That's fine.
Okay.
Never mind.
Can I inspect the candle?
Well, essentially, Jimmy, what I'm saying is that had you wanted to do that at that point, you could have, but now Gian is going down to check and it would.
And I said it's fine.
Okay. All right. You want to check the what?
The candle.
What candle?
Why do you say let the red candle burn?
He said, as my grandmother used to say, let the red candle burn. And that just cracked. Oh man, that just cracked up old timber stacks. Woo-wee.
Okay. So there was no like red candle.
No, he was doing it as like a toast.
Wait, and who was doing this toast?
One of the dudes. One of the people you saved.
Okay.
Take a look at roll 20. He was very sickly when you found him, and you cured him of a disease. This is what he looks like.
Did he look at Timber when he said that, or was he just saying that to the group?
He raised his hand excitedly and said it. And then Timber started laughing. And then Timber said we should all go to bed. And Cinder took away his wine. And then Gian was like, yeah, I'm going to go check on the prisoner. So that's where we're at.
I see.
Is there anything somebody would like to do besides go to the ship to go to bed?
I want to suss out that guy again.
Suss out that guy. How are you doing this?
Looking at his reaction to Timber's laughing.
Make another inside check. Gian, you're on your way downstairs. You're
No.
going.
I know, letting everything resolve.
Okay. Wait. Oh, there it is. 15 insight. Yeah, he seems a little off, maybe a little nervous. He's got kind of like a half smirk on his face. And his eyes are a little wild. Cinder, anything you'd like to do?
Sleeping the time, maybe.
I want to do something else. I'm sorry.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I want to cast Detect Thoughts on him.
All right. Do it. Oh, bye, Serena. Serena is gone now.
She's fed up.
Bring over other Cinder. The dog.
The dog, Cinder.
Dog Cinder. We want to see dog Cinder.
Would you throw Detect Thoughts in the
Yeah, I was
chat
getting
form?
to it.
There it is. So you're getting from him. I wonder if it worked. I don't know if this is the one, but I'm wondering. I wonder if it worked. He seems to be the same. I'll go check on him later, I guess. And that's what you get. If you want to delve deeper.
He dives deeper.
All right, I gotta make surface thoughts of the creature. As an action, you can either shift your attention or probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, make a wisdom saving throw. Wisdo savo throwo. Here we go.
Did it on purpose, that bastard.
Natural 20. So if it fails, you gain insight and reasoning. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are. So as soon as you try and probe deeper, he looks directly at you, Dimitri.
Dimitri grapples him. He he just lunges forward to knock him on his back on the ground.
Sure, make a athletics check.
And I have to say, he's grappled. He's gonna get acid damage.
Okay.
Is that
Why?
Even
What?
when you're not using your amulet, which you've already used today?
You already used your amulet today.
But like, it still has that effect. I'm not.
Only when the
only when I'm
amulet's
invisible
on.
that works.
Only when you're invisible. Then.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry, my mistake.
You're not going to grapple him?
I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay. Make that old athletics check. The old. Oh, Serena's back. Hi, Serena.
He goes down.
Boy.
So this is with those checks. Dimitri, you come at him like a pile of laundry. You just kind of like, "Ugh," and he like, "Ugh," and he crumples like an equal pile of laundry. And you are two piles of laundry on top of each other. And he's just, what are you doing?
Dimitri puts a dagger at his throat.
Whoa. Make an intimidation check. What's everybody doing in this instance? Gian, are you caught by this or are you already on your way downstairs?
It depends how quickly Dimitri does this.
Seems like he's doing it pretty instantaneously. Like you say, I'm going to go downstairs and make to go. And then I feel like this happens immediately after you say that and you're on your way out. Oh, he doesn't care. Okay. He stares at you steely. Gian?
In that case, I'm going to be like getting close to Dimitri and be like, Dimitri, I don't know what just happened, but could you maybe put the knife down and we could talk about it? Or maybe that doesn't work, but we could draw about it.
Gesture about it.
So Dimitri takes one of his arms, you know, he's like pushing this guy down. Then he looks at everyone and he goes,
brain, it's bad. He's got a bad brain.
He's got a bad brain, everyone.
Cinder, how do you respond to this?
How like many people are in this room? Like, how is it just sort of everybody, the crew, or like how many people I guess have dispersed?
That's the number of people.
Oh, I trust. I'm like, Dimitri, you need to explain yourself somehow.
Barney, what you doing?
People have seen me cast detect thoughts before. Come on now.
Well, I don't know if it does it have verbal, somatic, and material. Yeah. Go ahead.
He is pulling out a weapon.
Oh.
She got my back.
And just like, yeah, she's like ready. Because she thought something was off, and the fact that Dimitri just sprung at somebody randomly is out of character.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Serena, what are you doing?
You're on mute.
You are muted.
I am muted. I say Serena can put together the magical context there from before in the basement. So she will stand and she's clutching a dagger and stares steely at Dimitri and asks him, what is bad? What? Yes, but can you explain further than just bad?
So as you're pointing at your head, the older dwarf is like, what the fuck is going on? You get off my friend. And he's going to like try and like pry you off of him. And without a word, Timber has his sword to your back, Dimitri. Get off him now. Dimitri. Get off the boy now.
I'm sort of inching in closer. Hand on sword.
I think Gion's getting in position to push Timber now.
The point of the I think he's got a, what kind of sword does he have?
Dimitri now points at Timber and goes like this.
Well, I mean, that's hard to say. You didn't pass your insight check previously. You just think it was weird
he
that
he knows about the trickery on Timber. He can put two and two together with cast the red flame because Timber previously had mentioned the red flame.
Has he?
Yeah,
When?
he did.
When?
He talked about it. When it first happened, he's like, I just saw red, and then I was not in control of my body.
He talked about red. There was no real red flame, but yes, he has mentioned red before. Correct.
And then when he delved deeper into that guy's brain,
Mhm.
you know, he's like, did it work? Like he cast a spell.
Mm.
And Dimitri put 2 and 2 together
Mm.
because Timber was laughing hysterically. Like, it
So
was
you're
weird.
you're accusing Timber of being crazy. Get off of him now, Dimitri. All right.
Timber,
Okay.
you know Dimitri doesn't do this. Like something must have happened. Don't point your sword at our friend.
Why don't we all just take a breath, take a beat?
Does a 17 hit, Dimitri?
Yes, that hits.
Take 11 slashing damage as he pushes his sword into you.
Damn.
What do you all do?
Serena sees this and is highly confused, and she is going to try to entangle the entire room to try to get some answers.
Okay.
So this is a 20-foot square, which should be enough to get everyone.
Describe what happens when you cast the spell, please.
Her eyes normally
Is it
kind of
a spider web
violet.
by any chance?
What?
Let him describe it. Let him describe it.
Her eyes, normally violet, start glowing a vibrant green as she's muttering in Druidic and raising her hands, and rapidly vine and overgrowth force itself through the stone tiles in the floor and rapidly grow around and wrap around everyone as she beckons it Druidic forward to grow and take over the space.
Awesome. Everybody please make a
Strength saving throw.
strength saving throw.
+3. Hey.
Those are pretty good vines, huh? It's kind of like
Yeah,
a
they're really
bush.
great. I like them.
There's also this one. Oh, they're not as good.
Yeah,
Those
are
vines
cool.
made me
They
sad.
don't fit the vibe.
Did you make a divine joke? No? Okay.
But you just did.
Yeah, I did. All right. So Barney is entangled. Dimitri, you got to make a strength saving throw.
Yes, sir.
Your
Also,
save was that Timber or the gentleman or all three?
my save was Timber.
Okay.
He is restrained.
But Dane,
Damn,
the
I'm rolling
DM,
like
also
shit
needs to
tonight.
save.
Dane,
You're in that room.
you
too.
are entangled as well, Dimitri, with a sword in you. He has not withdrawn the sword. You still have a sword in you.
I think it vines happen, but Cinder's immediate response was to tackle these 3 people, I suppose, to try and stop Timber.
Who are you
Who's it?
tackling?
So
Probably
it's
have to
like a
tackle one of
3-person
them.
stack at this point, right? Like,
So the way I see it is the boy's on the ground, young man's on the ground
okay.
with Dimitri on top of him. And then standing space
I
adjacent
see.
has slashed down into Dimitri.
So in that case, I have a much clearer shot to Timber than I thought. So I want to try and charge Timber and restrain
Okay.
him.
Make a athletics check, and he's going to make a strength save or a
Timber's already restrained. You're just trying to remove the weapon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to not mechanically restrain him, but more metaphorically, physically restrain him. Yeah, I'm trying to like, get harm out of his hands.
Disarm him.
You're trying to disarm him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good word.
So he's going to make a acrobatics check at disadvantage because he is restrained. Cinder,
Yes.
you're going to make a athletics check.
Damn.
Good.
Pretty
strong.
athletic.
I don't
pretty
think it
athletic.
worked.
Nope.
Glory.
So describe what you do. So he's wrapped up in vines. His saber
But
is
he's still like upright, huh?
yeah,
Yeah. So I think
and his saber's in his hands, and it is currently in Dimitri's back.
I think I kind of elbow the sword out and do some sort of I don't know, like a cool push his arm behind his back, and then the sword has to be dropped. I think that's the deal.
Okay.
Did we heal before all of this happened?
As you do
Ooh,
this,
I'm looking rough then.
good. As you do this, Cinder, Timber makes a like a sharp intake of breath through his teeth. And you hear like a low primal growl in the back of his throat.
Like an like it doesn't sound like it's coming from him, or
It's not a sound you've heard from him before.
And cats can either purr or roar, but they can't do both.
I called Gian over, and I'm with the intent of we need to.
It is the similar sound as of a cat that is cornered.
I gotta go get something in the oven. I'm sorry. I'll be right
Is it a
back.
chicken boy?
Is it 1d6, Maddie?
We'll never know.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go get some water then. Everyone hold
Wait,
your breath.
Which one healing
Okay.
word? Is it a d6? What is it?
It's the 7 points of health that are right there.
That's it? Just 7?
Yeah, it rolled real poor. It got a 2.
Wow.
No. I'm just saying not like just
But is
7,
that to
but like,
everybody?
I thought I had to like roll something for it.
Oh no, I just cast it.
Okay.
It's a bonus
Is
action.
that for everybody though?
No, it's a single target.
You see the bloody hole that
Oh.
was there? Just
I'm
kinda
at full health.
closed
Barney's
up.
not doing anything. Guys, I'm scared.
I'm
I
scared
want us
too.
to kill Timber.
You know, we've all thought about killing Timber. I mean,
Oh shit, dude!
Yo,
I
what?
heard that.
good.
I didn't
That
hear it. What did you
good.
say?
It also was recorded, and I'm sure Maddie will be watching this later. So hi,
No.
Maddie.
Oh, you know. Hi, Maddie.
Maddie.
You can send your hate mail to
Yourmom@gmail.com.
80085.
at callsomeonewhocares.com.
That's y'all. That's boobs on a calculator.
Nice.
What a
I can spell
topical
boobies with my
modern
calculator.
joke.
Wait,
so-
there are calculators on phones. Listen,
Is he
this
about
joke
he's
still
about to do it.
holds up.
He's gonna do it. Are you going 137 at the end? Lazy.
Boob 5?
Yeah, I think you have to
it's-
do
Just
the
hold it
5
upside
first and
down.
then turn it upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's-
Okay.
It's not
You
the
gotta put
same.
boobies
It's not
too,
the same.
not just boobs.
Yeah.
Boobies.
Not the same.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That looks more. Yeah.
Thank you,
That's
Matthew.
it. That's the business.
Much better.
Boobs! Hello.
That's what we're here for.
So anyway, back to the drama.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Friends stabbing friends. Friends disarming other friends. Other friends trying to keep other friends from being grappled. Those are the other 2 friends. You are all one set of friends,
Okay.
and then there are 2 dudes who are also friends.
So
It's all
I'm the Phoebe.
Gion's first instinct is to make sure no one leaves this room. So is there anything I can like lock is there like a lock on this door? If not, can I
you
shut
can
it?
move this table in front of it.
I'm gonna move that table, like put it up on its side so it's you can't just. And Gian declares, "Okay, nobody is leaving this room until we figure out what the fuck is happening."
It's obvious that Dimitri has it out for this young man.
Okay, let's find out why. And everyone put down your weapons while we do that, okay?
I don't have my bloody weapon. Cinder took it away from me.
I was
Well,
not
because
talking
you
to
put
you.
it in
There
Dimitri.
are other people in this room. You're not that special. Right.
You know as well as I that I am.
Is this guy just
Wait,
like
is this
shut up?
Timber? I thought this was the guy on the ground.
No. This was Timber talking.
Oh, okay. Okay, Timber. Yeah, great.
Guy on the ground is gray white. All the blood has left him. And he has like a set, almost like rehearsed or like practiced expression on his face. And his friend is like shaking him, right?
Is he dead?
No. But he's like, are you all right? Are you all right? And he's not really responding to his friend. He's just kind of got this cold, stony look on his face. His name is Morley. So his friend Barrett is saying, Morley, boy, what you doing? Why'd they do that? Why'd you do that to the poor boy? He was sick not but 24 hours ago. You're all the ones who hailed him after all. I don't know what your bleeding flimflammery is about. Would somebody do something about this? Says the elderly dwarf.
Can Dimitri move now, or
No, you are currently grappled. You are restrained by vine.
is there anything red in the room besides Cinder's hair?
Make a perception check. Gian, is there something you'd like to do? Cinder? Barney?
I'm
And
trying to get him to
Barney,
talk to
do an
Dimitri.
insight check on Barrett to see if he seems genuinely confused or if he's in on it.
Make an insight check. Serena, who did you heal?
Dimitri.
Okay.
After Gian bars the door, I think he's gonna start like trying to pick apart this dog pile that has happened.
Damn.
All right.
Oh,
Barney, you have a colored past. You have a fairly traumatic past, I would say.
I
As a
prefer the
sailor,
term past of color.
you went from being a
Come on,
sailor. Nah, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
Spencer liked that one. I honestly missed it a little bit because I was trying to think. But
Yeah.
it's okay. It was good enough to make you cry, so I really appreciate that.
No, I'm crying because I'm embarrassed. Yes, I have a colorful past.
Yeah.
This is
So,
correct.
Your time as a sailor was so rough, and you had seen too much to the point that you turned to Procan
Oh,
because you didn't want that life anymore.
no.
That's true, but you guys don't know that.
No, you don't. The players do now, so don't you metagame, you motherfuckers. But
Yeah.
I don't think Dimitri was ever gonna ask.
Cinder has a big ol' hunch.
but Barney, the look on this younger man's face, he's probably 23.
Mm-hmm.
The look on this younger man's face, you've seen a look like this before on people, on soldiers, on sailors that have been caught. You've seen this look on people who have been trained for this situation. They've been trained to be tortured. And they've been trained not to give into it. This is a face of somebody who's been nearly brainwashed to the point of becoming a wall of a person. So that's what you see with a fucking 25 insight.
And anything about his friend?
He's just like shaking him, like trying to like snap him out of this.
And that doesn't feel rehearsed. It feels genuine.
That feels pretty genuine. I mean, with a 25, I'll give you that. I won't make you make another one on that man.
No.
Dimitri, there's like a reddish bowl on the table that
Dimitri grabs the red bowl.
Let me finish. That was on the table that Gian tipped over. So it's down, but it's almost like a brown red.
Bread.
So Cinder's hair is
it's
more
a bread
red.
colored bowl. Dimitri, you don't feel that that's really the culprit of this.
The bowl?
The bowl is
no.
probably nothing.
That wasn't what he was getting at. He's trying to communicate with everyone what was going on in that guy's head.
Got it.
So Dimitri points at Cinder now. Does everyone see this?
Barney's looking at Dimitri for sure.
And Timber is struggling. He's trying to get free.
So Dimitri points at Cinder's hair, points at Cinder, and then he tugs at hair.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
First word.
One fire, Dimitri. No. Everyone try to figure out what Dimitri's saying, because he clearly has read something from this young man who is definite.
He doesn't know anything. He's gone crazy. He's gotten some sort of blight from those wet buggers that we just fought. Says Timber.
All right, I'm going to ask you to be quiet for a minute, Timby.
Timby Wimby.
Hey, Timby. Going to ask you to not talk for a second.
I'll ask you to go to hell, maybe.
Okay. Barnacle is like, I think, very aware of what's happening. Like, not actually, but that like this
Finger on
guy
the
is
pulse.
clearly guilty. Dimitri figured it out, and like clearly something is like. It's like Timber would never stab Dimitri, so I think it's pretty obvious to anybody who has any bit of intelligence.
Now there is a precedent because
Yeah.
Timber
But-
has stabbed somebody before.
I don't know that any
Right.
of us learned about that. Didn't we
Matt,
do
do you
that?
remember if anyone knew about that?
Oh
Yeah,
shoot.
they knew because we came back to the ship, and explained that.
That's right, you did.
Yeah, we
Stack
did
I
explain
think I
that.
made you two bunk together or something like that.
yeah,
Right.
to keep an eye on.
Like but didn't Timber disclose to us like I have no memory of what just happened?
Correct.
Yeah. So Barnacle, I think, is clearly aware that Timber, in his right mind, would never aggress towards
Well,
us.
There we go.
Has Barney seen Timber out of his right mind before? Because she rescued him while he was
Mm-mm.
gone, or on the other side of being gone.
Well, Dane can give that.
Yeah. So Barney rescued him in the ocean. He was passed out in the ocean.
Okay,
Yeah.
but he was
not.
never conscious and in this
No.
state.
Correct.
Okay.
No.
As far as Barney can figure out, because he was passed out.
Yeah. So I've never seen him act aggressively in this way.
Correct.
Has anyone seen Dimitri do this before?
I don't think
No.
anyone's seen Dimitri tackle anyone before.
Yeah.
No.
Dimitri has
Besides
never
a
been
enemy.
this violent with
Well, I mean,
somebody
several
random.
hours earlier, we saw Dimitri read a mind and get really emphatic, just like this.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. So
Whose mind? One more time.
The woman in the basement that got swallowed.
That's true. Dimitri, you
So,
did read the
yeah.
mind of the woman. The fire
And I
queen.
told Cinder. I think Cinder figured it out.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah, that's why I rolled Arcana, so that Serena is aware of what Dimitri did, even if she's not aware of any other context beyond that.
Where did you roll Arcana? I'm sorry.
That's before I roll or said what I was going to do here. I rolled an Arcana of a 16,
Ah, there it is.
which is why I moved forward with trying to restrain everyone.
Sure. So with an Arcana of 16, you know that Dimitri cast a detect thoughts. So you definitely believe that something is going on in this young man's head that is bad.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Barnacle's got like.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say she has like an older sister tone to her right now. Of just like, mom and dad are gonna be home any minute. Everybody shut the fuck up and work together.
It's,
That's
I
kind of
feel
the
like
vibe I
that's
was
kind of
getting.
Gion's vibe right now too.
Gian is definitely the de-escalation. He doesn't want to see his friends fight each other.
Which is odd for Gian, who loves the scrap, but he also loves his friends more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they want to have a duel, he's not going to stop them. But if they're going to fight each other for no good reason.
Dimitri taps the counter to kind of get everyone's attention. He points at Cinder and then tugs at Hair.
Okay.
Cinder hair. 3 words?
3 words.
No.
3.
3 syllables. No.
You what? 3 what? 3 what?
3 hairs?
3 hairs.
Three hairs from her head? I don't
No.
know the Lord of the Rings joke. I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3. Cinder
Is
hair.
Gwendolyn good at charades?
Yeah, Dimitri, make a performance check at advantage. Okay.
I'm trying, y'all.
I need Dylan to actually communicate this.
Yeah, exactly. So
I need to do this.
Dimitri, make a performance check at advantage, please.
While Dimitri's doing this, Serena's completely ignoring him and just keeping eyes on Timber and the 2 gentlemen to try to make sure that I'm keeping everyone restrained.
With the 17, I'm going to let you explain it verbally, Dylan.
Right.
Serena, make a perception check, please.
So Cinder's hair is red.
Hold up. 12. You can tell that like his hackles are up and his muzzles kind of like pulled back. You can see him kind of baring his teeth. And Cinder, you still have him kind of like restrained, right?
Yeah, I think I'm attempting to see if I can do something a little more permanent, so I have to hold him, but like I'm kind of.
Well, he is also wrapped in vines.
Wait, so Cinder's next to me then?
Yes.
Well, can you
At
move your
this point.
token? So, on the other side.
Or like here, I don't care.
Dimitri reaches out and like touches her hair and does.
Three.
I know my hair is nice, but
So I think it's the point where you explain it verbally now.
Yeah, you can explain it verbally. You did 17, so
I said red.
Yeah, you can say it out loud in English for us.
Oh, Cinder's hair is red. He's trying to say it's 3 letters. So like
red. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Red.
Red.
Red. I get it.
And then he points at the guy on the floor's head.
Oh.
He's thinking red.
And then he points at Timber.
They're all possessed.
Would we remember, and maybe I need to roll for it, if we would remember Timber's account of his issue and remember that he said he saw red, / put it together that this guy just said something about a red candle.
I think you all can put that together. That seems
Oh, I get it. Dimitri. Timber, are you seeing red right now?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You've all turned against me. This is the bleeding worst display of pantomime I've ever seen.
But you do remember seeing red a couple times, right?
This bloke hasn't said a word in months, in nearly a year, and you're all listening to him and not me. This is ridiculous. Let me go. He's not even saying real words. You're just guessing.
Gion's gonna go grab his pack from the corner and pull out the ropes.
You're gonna what?
Pull out the ropes.
Yeah.
He's getting out the ropes.
Like an irate airline passenger.
I'm pulling out the duct tape ropes that I have.
You're all a bunch of sheeple. You're all a bunch of sheeple. It's all nice. We're trying to be suffocated. Anyway.
Dimitri is going to get his own rope and tie up the other guy.
You are still restrained by vines.
All right, I'm going to get out of the restraint.
You have to make a strength saving throw to break out of the vines. Gian, you get your ropes out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go at whatever pace or whatever needs to happen to the time timber.
Okay. Just gonna do one last little strength saving throw.
Good as those rolls were, Dimitri and Barnacle. No.
Good or no?
No. Dimitri, well,
they're good rolls, but they're not good enough.
Serena and Cinder, because it's obvious that Timber's not getting out of these restraints. So if you would like to assist in breaking Dimitri and Barney out of the vines, you are welcome to.
I would love to do that.
I'll
I'll cut him down.
Okay,
I've
so
got a sword.
You help out Dimitri. Serena, are you helping out Barney?
Yeah, I'll walk behind Barnacle and with the moon dagger.
Okay.
Break the restraints.
I'm also going to take his magic shoes that make him move really fast off.
You're going to take his shoes off?
Yeah, he's like super
We
fast.
should
You'll
take
never be
his
able to catch
shoes
up.
off.
What are you taking my
so
bleeding
fucking
shoes
smart.
for? This is ridiculous. You've all gone mad.
I'm going to tie up, what's his name again?
Barrett.
So like, I'm going to put him on his knees.
He
and
does
then
not
tie-
resist. He does not resist. He's nearly catatonic.
Barrett or the
Tie him
I
up real
thought
good.
Timber
I
was
learned some knots working on
catatonic.
the boat.
Okay. Barney, take your fucking point of inspiration.
Would you say?
Yay.
I think my
I
favorite
said I thought Timber was catatonic.
Yeah, that's right.
Cat.
favorite part about this game is how angry Dane is whenever he has to give out inspiration.
Yeah.
He hates it.
Wonderful.
Because I actually love it. You get the twofold of making the DM seem frustrated, but also a boon of a. So at this point, Morley, the elderly dwarf, is just like completely boggled. He's like, what is going on? What are you folks doing? You save us, and now you're tying each other up and you're yelling and you're stopping each other. What is going on? You're all blooming mad.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. Morley, you're missing a little bit of context here. Sometimes Timber kind of goes insane and doesn't remember what he's doing.
What?
And we think that this is happening again. So we're just going to make sure he's safe.
And you were all the ones who offered to save us, and you did it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What's wrong with me, mate? What's wrong with Barrett? What'd you do to him? Why does he look like that?
Oh, I don't know. Dimitri, did you do anything to him? I mean, you tackled him, but gosh.
He's doing that to himself, my friend.
What do you mean he's doing that to himself? Who would he? Obviously,
How
he's
well
sick.
do you know this guy?
You didn't actually help him. You just waved some fancy magic around him, and then he got better for a minute. How long have I known him? 6 months. You get to know a person on an island like this for 6 months.
I mean, that's only sort of a long time. That's not
Perhaps.
really that long.
You may be 0 for 2 here, friend.
Mhm.
Well,
Which makes
Mr.
me suspicious for you, so I'd be careful with what I do.
Suspicious of me. Suspicious of me. I got nowhere else to go. You could cut me down now and nobody would care.
No, we're not doing that, Mr. Morley.
Go
We're
ahead,
That's
kill
really
me.
sad.
I don't care. If
no,
this is what you do to people you save, and he points down to his friend. If this is what you do,
You have to calm down. There is an active investigation.
I'm covered in
Fernando
vines. You
kind-
calm down. I am calm. Look at me. I am calm. You're the one who's not calm.
Fernando kind of floats over to him and curls up like a cat. Like
At this point,
he's like being a little therapy cloud.
Make a persuasion check.
therapy
at
cloud.
this point, it's only he who's not restrained, right?
No, he's bound up.
Of the three.
So by that,
Yeah.
of those three, Timber
cloud
and
has
the
a
younger
charm.
one are
That
bound.
cloud,
Well,
Fernando's
in
so
rope.
cuddly.
Yeah.
Rope.
And Morley, the dwarf, is just in your vines.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say, as this is happening, I'm gonna let the vines wither.
Okay, so as Fernando comes up and starts snuggling, you can see the dwarf's beard kind of like start to fan out with static electricity, and like
That's the power of love.
and Fernando is like snuggling up against, like, you know, the crook of his arm, and kind of like going through his beard, like whooshing through his beard, and it's kind of like, you can tell it's kind of like tingling him a little bit. Well, I'm not sure what this thing is, but it makes my chin tingle.
He's a
What's-
therapy cloud.
What's wrong with my friend? What's wrong
What we're
with
trying
Barrett?
to figure out.
What happened?
Dimitri says he's the devil. We'll find out.
And I think at this point, Timber is muttering obscenities under his breath every couple seconds, and he's avoiding eye contact with anyone. He's livid. This is like, I don't think you all have seen Timber get mad before, or like vicious. You've seen him intense. You've seen him stand up for y'all. You've seen him cower. You've seen him admit defeat. You've seen him become a leader, but you've never seen him mean-spirited.
Yeah, and he was mean to Dimitri.
He wasn't just mean to Dimitri. He
stabbed
stabbed
you.
him in the back.
That's super mean.
That's pretty
No,
mean.
I was talking about his harsh words.
And
about
also the
Dimitri
harsh
not talking.
And also
That's
the
what
harsh
hurt
words,
more.
yeah.
That's more than 11 points of psychic damage.
It's emotional damage.
Emotional damage. So this is the situation. It's probably 2:30 in the morning at this point. You know that if you don't get a long rest the next day, you will have a point of exhaustion. You are beaten and bruised. You've had an onslaught throughout the night. One of your friends has seemingly snapped, and the two innocents that you had come to agree to defend, who had implored you to defend them, don't seem all as they were when you met them. What do you all want to do?
Okay.
Dimitri's kind of like holding the guy up, like preparing him for questioning.
His eyelids are half closed. There's almost a frown on his face, if you could call what he has an expression. but he is pale, and he is like a gray pale. Gian?
Okay, everyone, we've had a really long day. Nobody's actively trying to kill anyone right now.
Fuck you.
Very fair. Maybe we should just call it a night and come back to this bright-eyed, bushy-tailed tomorrow morning. Yes, that was a cat joke, Tim.
Dimitri's not going to sleep.
Okay, so that means that those who wish to take a long rest can recharge your hit points and everything. Dimitri, I will give you the benefits of a short rest, so you can roll hit die, but you will be taking a point of exhaustion when everyone else wakes up.
Yeah, I'm staying up too.
Well, he just doesn't want them to escape from the room. is the
Yeah.
thing.
So you guys want to keep watch?
I don't know if we can. Yeah.
Can we set
can't
up
all
watches?
go rest unless we.
You guys can set
If
up
we
watches.
can't restrain them or keep them somehow, we need to keep an eye on this group.
Well, they're both tied up. But
Yeah,
Well,
but
Dimitri
ropes
wants to
can
set
be
up.
broken pretty easily.
Yeah.
and Timber is a slippery boy. Like
Mm-hmm.
Is
he's
he?
a dex person. I think he could easily maneuver himself out of this situation. So
I guess he could, maybe.
We're in a fortress. We just find a room with one exit and post a sentry or two.
Well, you
fine
know
taking-
for a fact that there is a room with one exit.
Yeah, and I'm okay taking first watch. I only need 4 hours of rest to be fully recovered. So, and I have entangled them once. I have no problem doing it again.
So if Serena takes the first watch, and Dimitri, if you want to take the second watch, does anyone want to take the third watch? Cinder's on the third watch.
yay, everyone gets to rest.
Everybody gets to rest.
Well, and if we only have to do 3 watches, maybe we can double up and make sure there's extra support, so it's not 3 against 1.
Serena can double up watches too. Like I said, I only need 4 hours.
Okay, so let's break it down. So Barney, you want to watch with Serena?
Sure.
And then let's say Cinder takes over from you. And then Gian can.
Yeah, I guess I'll do the early morning.
Can we actually do a bio break?
With Dimitri? Yeah, let's figure this out real quick. Because when we get back, we're going to have a couple of little scenes. Okay,
Oh
5-minute bio break. I think we got the watch in order.
Oh, and Dean, have you heard anything about Philpop? Because I know nothing about it.
Oh, just that I'm driving down next Friday.
That's all you got. Okay.
That's all I got.
Because I don't know. I gotta call Jake and see.
Yeah, find out.
What are you doing on Friday?
Oh, we're going to San Diego for Jake's annual arts festival.
All right.
Matt, you've been to that, haven't you?
Matt's not been to that. He's too busy being a family man to.
Well, no, I mean years ago. It's been going on forever.
I don't think Matt's ever done that. You've always been very busy.
I don't know if I have.
That's unfortunate.
Next year, you should take the family because it's a lot of fun.
Pretty cool.
So Celia's brother Jake and all of his wingnut friends go out into what is it? What's the area called?
Ramona.
Ramona.
They got like a ranch out in Ramona.
And they build a stage and everyone camps out, and all weekend there's like music and food and shenanigans, and there's like a homemade slot car race kind of a thing. I don't know if they're doing that anymore because they're all in their 60s and they could really hurt themselves.
And at this point, it's like there's a lot of drinking among the adults, but there's also like so many children there. It's pretty family friendly.
Yeah, it's a lot of kids, and like a lot of the kids have turned into teenagers, so their bands play instead of just the old men bands. Wag Halen has been known to play there. I've performed several times. It's a lot of weird fun. At least one pig has been roasted.
They won't do that anymore.
No, that took fucking forever.
Oh no, fire risk is why they don't do that anymore.
Oh, there you go. Serena Barney, Serena Cinder, Gian Dimitri.
Yep. And also, I might not do next game because I'm going to be moving that day. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
who knows?
We might go on without you.
Fine.
Just to keep things moving with some energy.
So you're missing the 24th then?
It's the 27th, right?
No, I'm talking to Dane. His driving.
Oh
Friday.
shit, Matthew. Oh no.
I'm just trying to figure it out. It's cool.
No, I'd be missing this coming the
This
17th.
Friday. Okay.
That's 2 weeks in a row. I'm sorry, Matt. God damn it.
That's all right.
Hold on a second. What time's our game? 7:30,
You don't want to drive through the night.
6:30, 5:30, 4:30, 3:30, 2:30, 1:30, 12:30, 11:30. I might be able to make it.
I don't do anything crazy on our.
That's not crazy. 8 hours down. I was planning on leaving at noon. I could probably leave at 11 instead.
He's just gonna
I see. You
He's
just
gonna
do it
get-
down there. Okay.
he's just gonna get to our house and then immediately play video games with people online. It's gonna be great. It's gonna make mom so upset. I can't wait to have to deal with that. Oh no, this is recorded. Dane, could you edit this?
Oh yeah, like she's gonna watch this, Spencer.
He watches every session.
You'll just have
So proud of
Spencer
her voice.
and Celia and Ruby. You could all join.
And
Boy,
Divya, Ruby's roommate.
But there you go.
great. At one point, she like called me up and was like, "Spencer, do you know that everything in your game is posted online?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
She looked us up?
I can't remember what the context was, but
How long ago was this?
no, she doesn't watch it. But she was just became aware of it or something. I don't know.
Hello.
That's so funny. Hi.
It's pretty
I
fun.
have something very good for you guys.
Oh yeah. We got a little AI.
This
Time.
one's really cool.
You all seen these AI generated images that
Oh my.
Isn't that fucking radical? But then I
Oh
also
that
my.
is
made-
wild stallions.
I also made
I hate this so much.
ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I posted earlier on Twitter today. It was Shrek fueling up his Toyota Corolla, and it
Jesus
was
Christ.
so fucking good. Where's the chat?
I'm not
There's the
gonna look
chat.
at another one, Jimmy. I saw
No,
one.
they're
no, this
so
one's good.
good.
This one's so good. Wait, let me find my tweet. One, two.
Same one twice.
And this one's just a regular link. Anyways. This one I was shocked at how fucking good this was.
I don't know why this
It's
website
so
can't-
terrifying.
What's that, Spence?
It's so good at everything but faces. You get
Yeah.
these like perfectly like realistic images and then the faces. Like I don't
It's like dream logic.
Hmm.
For some reason, the bottom right corner always gets me. Like he's
He's
just
like a
this
car.
huge arm reaching over a car with a gas line. So wild. It's so wild. Middle left is just
Frightening.
almost as perfect. Like if you changed a couple of these faces around, like middle face or middle right face.
These are right in the middle of the uncanny valley.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I'm gonna show them this. Sorry. Just
That's all
last
right.
because I'm gonna show them the one from last night.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
Just this one, and I'm done.
Because last night we did this during our other D&D game. Oh yeah, the cake.
So good.
Some of them he looks like a baboon.
What?
It's the shoulders. Why did they get the shoulders so right? It's
This
amazing.
is just upsetting.
All right.
I'm obsessed.
Now that we have a little AI sojourn, let's get back into the tense.
The fantasy
tenseness.
adventure.
All right. So first up, Serena and Barney. Barrett is sitting there, stone-faced. Timber is, it's odd because you know that he is a energetic young man. He likes to move fast. He goes through periods of near imperceptible movement, like statue-like, to fidgeting and like testing his bonds and like flickering his eyes back and forth between the two of you, and like down to his like down around like he's looking for something, and then again nothing. Every now and then you hear like a low growl in the back of his throat. What are you guys doing during this watch?
Sitting there watching.
Say Serena's probably sitting in a comfortable position, running through, I don't know, druidic spell casting stuff, and
You're being a real druidic nerd right now.
yeah, I mean, just kind of running through, trying to keep herself awake and aware of everything going on with her or in front of her by running through. Just she's pretty used to being kind of in the wild by herself, and I'd say probably in wild shape a lot. And this is probably one of the longest periods that she's been not shaped.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it's only been about a day, but yeah,
still differing from the usual.
Right. So I'd say that she's just trying to recenter herself while watching.
So at some point during your watch, you hear kind of a little chuckle from Timber. Captain Barney. Bet you feel pretty good now, don't you? Now that you're the one in power over me. I was the captain before and I didn't do it, didn't I? I wasn't able to do it, but you were the one. Now you're the one in power. Kind of what you wanted the whole time, isn't it?
She's like making eye contact, just sitting, like not frowning, just like neutral observation, but doesn't respond at all.
Oh, the cold shoulder.
It's more like she's like studying his face.
The cold shoulder told Timby. Remember when you said that before? You never called me Timby before. Manipulator, I think, is more like it. Barney the manipulator. Not telling her crew about what she's been through. And what about you, Moon Lady? Coming in, I bet you're the one who stole our friend away. I bet it was you the whole time, wasn't it?
Yeah, gives him a dark look and then a wry smile and continues refocusing.
What a barrel of laughs we are here. Finally I have a captive audience, but it's turned around on me. Any of you want a song? I'd love to sing for you.
Serena will look to Barney for direction on that one. It's the part.
And Barney just goes,
sing?
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
Barney just sort of looks at Serena and just is kind of like, aren't we two? What is this? Like, but in a more like, he's not gonna get to us. We're like the two most solid wall people. Like
Fuck you.
like,
I won't do what you told me. Fuck
Barney's
you.
just
I
like,
won't do
"Oh,
what you
Cindy."
told me.
like Barney kind of gives like Serena a look with her eyes of like, girl, like, right?
Storm sister.
Yeah, like Barney feels like a little bit of a kinship because they can both call lightning, so she's kind of like,
Lightning sisters. It's great.
she feels a little bit, but she's not gonna like take this opportunity to chat up Serena. She's
No.
Their
Why
bond
would
is
you?
electrifying.
yeah, it is. But she kind of just looks at her like, this is child's play. This is so silly. Like, you're the most focused little meditative druid, and I'm going to sit here in silence this entire time. Like, we've both gone weeks without talking. like, this is fucking child's play.
Yeah, he's probably gonna just start what's the word? Not delineating. It's he's just gonna be like doing blow the man down under his breath.
Yeah. Barney is sort of silently, but she's not going to say this out loud, regretting the pairings of these watches of like, we should have split me and Serena up.
Well, interesting you should say that, because after 2 hours, 3 hours, what is it?
They have to be 4 hours.
4 hours?
Patience, yeah.
Okay. So after 4 hours of this, Cinder comes to relieve you, Barney.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. She kind of pats Cinder on the shoulder and is just like, don't be a wall. And then walks out.
Be a wall.
I'm okay with that most of the time.
And Serena, you're sticking around, right?
Yes.
Okay.
A silent nod at Cinder as she comes in. Back to
And Barney gives Serena a wink.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
I look at him. I don't say anything.
What you all send a memo around? Don't be talking to old Cinder or Timber.
It's not the first time we've messed that up. It really is him. No.
Of course it's me. Cinder, please listen to me. We don't know who this Serena chick is. We don't know what she's about. For all we know, she's the one who cast a spell on this boy.
I kind of nudge Serena and I'm like, there's so many seeds of doubts he's trying to sow right now. Just any sort of grasping at straws a little bit.
He's trying to work his way under our fingernails.
Work his way? I'm one of you, Cinder. She's not one of us. We've known her for a week, maybe. It's hard to tell in game time.
No, we can both agree on that.
We can, yeah. Cinder, have I not faithfully served under your captainship since?
I let me just stop you right here.
Stop away. We've got plenty of time.
I don't know who you are.
Timberstack no clan.
Hmm.
I come from a logging town. I made my way in this world, and I found you lot, and it saved my life. I would have been out in the sticks.
What's Timberstack No Clan's middle name?
It doesn't have one. According to his character sheet, it's Timber. Timberstack Timber no clan. No, that's his middle name. If it wasn't for y'all, I'd be a drunk mess, lying my way through life. I'm not lying to you now, Cinder. Let me go.
Well, that wasn't
not
a
lying.
truth. I'm not lying. Let me go. It's not really. That's not them. Well, the Timbersnack no clan that I know would not be mean to Gion.
Mean
You
to
have been
Gion.
mean to Gion.
It
Saw
was
it.
jokes. I was joking. I was trying to cut the tension up there. It was so tense. Dimitri attacked this poor boy. I was defending him. He was an innocent. Is an innocent. Whatever Dimitri did to him. Look at him now. Looks like a bloody corpse.
The Timberstack no clan that I know would know full well that Dimitri does not know a lot of spells. Dimitri likes to splash the acid. I don't think Dimitri likes to do the mind control.
Well, whatever he did, this poor boy's suffering for it. And you as captain are responsible for that.
That is okay.
For your crew's actions.
I'll take the L on this.
And what about you, princess?
That's a ride or die bitch right there.
Still got nothing to say to old Timby. You know, there'd be a time in my life where I'd have fancied you.
She goes like this over her head, creates a small crown of a little bow, a little plant crown.
Yeah.
And then,
Flower crown.
flower. No, flower crowns. just simple branch and leaf.
Hmm.
And gives him another
Oh.
wry smile and nod.
Oh, your highness. Cinder, captain, we're in royalty. We better bow.
I'm sitting down. I don't.
Oh, you're right, captain. I'm sitting down too. Maybe you could let me out and then I could give a proper bow.
No. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, you'd probably be a bad lay anyway. Dark elves. I've heard about those dark elves.
Is Timber racist?
We've just heard about them.
I've heard about those dark elves and what they do.
Yeah, you haven't spent any time in their presence.
You know where Cinder, you know where they got spiders, don't you?
Where they came from? Well, when a mommy spider and a daddy spider love each other very much.
Close.
No, that's right. That is the correct answer.
No, they got spiders. They got spiders down there. Isn't that right, princess?
They've got more than just spiders down
Oh boy.
there. If down there you mean the Underdark.
Oh.
I don't. Hey, blow the man down. All right. So if that is all we've got for Cinder and Serena, anything you guys want to be doing during your 4-hour shift?
I'm just sort of like, does he really keep going like the whole time, or does he ever shut up?
He's like humming under his breath. I'd say like that whole conversation is on and off.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's not concentrated to whatever minute and a half, 2 minutes we just did. He's piping up. He's going silent. He's getting itchy. He's looking around. You can tell like periodically his hackles come up.
I think what I'm doing is I'm actually sort of trying to keep a note of all these kind of things that are
Like
happening.
ticks.
Yeah, like I'm making like a list or a tally or something like that.
Okay.
Because just to start, but also writing like what they are, because I feel like the jig is up, like something's going on, and any clues at all is kind of the idea.
Would you put that in your character sheet?
I have a list of ticks. I'll have to
Timber,
be more specific.
Timby's ticks.
Timby's ticks
There's
list.
deer ticks. There's dog ticks.
Yeah, that's right. Well, maybe he has
It's my
Lyme
second
disease.
item, you guys. Because I don't have anything on my items on Roll20. List of timbers. Nope.
Timby's ticks.
Timby's
List
ticks.
of Timbers likes,
Ticks.
don't like.
Yeah.
During
Turn on,
the
turn off.
time we had him.
Dark out.
Astrological
Turn-ons
sign.
include stabbing back.
Dang, that was crazy, right? That's the name of my item.
Yeah,
Okay.
dang, that was crazy, right?
Okay.
All right. So your watch goes pretty uneventfully. And so let's see here. So what did I say? 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. So you started right at early morning, 6:30. 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. So it's about 10:30 in the morning. You've got that kind of like weird surrealness of having pretty much stayed up all night, right?
Wait, Dimitri and Gian didn't get to do
Yeah,
a walk.
let me go. You guys, you both just slept for 8 hours. So you guys are fresh as fucking daisies. It's 10:30 in the morning. You probably made some coffee or whatever. Out of acorns, I guess. I don't think this place has coffee.
We had some on the ship.
Sure, you had some on your Nautilus ship.
We stopped
Yeah.
at the journey. That's
Yeah,
part of
okay.
rations.
Mind
Fair enough.
Flayers like a good cup of Joe also.
Yeah, no, that is true. That is canonical. You know, Spelljammer just came out and just chock a block full of
Yeah.
those kinds of details about.
Mhm. They love a good almond milk cappuccino.
So,
Who
Mix
does?
it with spinal fluid. It's great.
well,
Mm.
Take the edge off.
so Cinder and Serena, Serena, you definitely are nearing exhaustion, even for an elf, right?
Yeah, I
Cinder,
mean, I
you
still
took
get exhausted, certainly.
Yeah. Cinder, you went to sleep for 4 hours, you woke up for 4 hours, and now you're going back to bed. Anytime, that's going to put people in a weird headspace.
Do I not get the long rest?
No, you do. I'm just saying that
Oh, okay.
I'm describing kind
I'm
of the
just all
vibe.
fucked up.
Yeah, you kind of got a headache. You're kind of congested, and like if you look at a static picture, you can like you're maybe hallucinating a little bit, like it's a little GIF or something.
I pop 2 Advil.
Yeah, you take some Advil, sure, before you go to bed. All right. And
This
Gian
dude.
and Dimitri arrive to relieve you.
We
What
brought
is
donuts.
what is the exchange like?
No, I think Gian definitely brought food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's gonna sit down with both Timber and Barrett or
Barrett, yeah.
Barrett, okay. And say, okay, good morning, guys. Are we ready to eat something? Have a little bit of water?
Oh, good morning, Gian. I'm famished. if you just free my hands so I could go ahead and have some of that their victuals.
Sorry, maybe when I know you're you again, but you're not.
What have you been talking to Cinder? Of course it's me. Gian and
Dimitri starts
Dimitri
shoving food in his mouth. To shut
hold
him
on
up.
hold on a second. So before you guys walk in, is there any exchange between Serenus, Cinder, and Gian and Dimitri?
Oh, that's a good point. I think Gian would have been like, oh, well, how was he? I guess there's two of them.
For the last 8 hours, he's done not much more than sing and try to drive wedges between us.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Alas, those not in their right mind can do worse.
Yeah, well, I'll try and make sure he gets some sleep because, he probably should sleep and probably eat and all that.
I'm not sure what would do it beyond a good hit in the head, but good luck.
Dimitri puts his finger up and he's like,
We'll try a couple other things first, but
Just
as
don't
you
get
guys
too close.
are talking about this, Timber springs up and his hands are free and he bolts for the door.
Cast
We
and
better
tingle.
have taken his shoes.
Dimitri casts sleep on him.
Gian,
Gian goes to restrain him as soon as he gets towards him.
Cinder, are you doing it? Or Cinder, you're there. Cinder,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
doing-
I would certainly just be dashing for him. I think that's my go-to.
it's a pretty small space, so he's gonna do his strength. Okay, Dimitri, go ahead and cast that sleep spell for me.
What level do I cast it at?
Whatever level you have available.
I have like through 9.
You don't.
You don't have level 9 spells.
Weird. I'll cast it at level 2.
Let me take a look at that.
But you just did a long rest, so you should have all your spell
Yeah, you
slots.
have all
Yeah, I
your
do.
spell slots back. So you have one level 5 slot. So you could cast at level 5 if you wanted.
No, I'm good.
Okay, level 2.
Dimitri would know that if.
Oh, I
Timber
see what you're
has-
saying. No, I want to cast at level 5.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was gonna say Dimitri would know.
No, you're right. That way I don't use my level 5 spell slot anyway.
No, you don't.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're fine.
All right.
See, that's my real spell.
30.
47.
That's 47. He is not at 47. He has more hit points than that. So you cast the spell. It does not take effect. I'm sorry. So the way sleep works, Dylan, is that any creature with less than the number of hit points you roll falls asleep. So it's kind of Pokemon rules. So you have to get those hit points down, and then you can see hit points of creatures on the spell there is 30. And because you rolled it higher, you have more hit points to spend on putting them to sleep. So if somebody, say, had 10 hit points, they'd go to sleep first. And then anybody with 15 hit points would also go to sleep on top of that. And then you'd have these extra 5 hit points of sleep that go away because everybody else would have more hit points than that. So unfortunately,
The way you used it would work great in a crowded bar.
oh, you know who does go to sleep? Fucking Barrett. Stoneface McGinty.
oh well, that's something.
And you can tell he's like deep asleep, and the color kind of returns to his face a little bit.
Oh look.
What about the dwarf guy?
He's not in there. He wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't tied up. I don't believe you guys put him down there, did you?
I
No.
guess not.
Okay.
No, I don't think we were sus of him at all.
Right. He was just beside. He was just
He can
confused.
sleep in a normal bed
and
like a normal
sad.
boy.
Yeah.
He's
It's just a
cuddling
side piece.
Fernando.
All right. So
Yeah,
he-
Fernando is still with him cuddling, by the way.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, he appreciates that. The support
Yeah.
cloud.
Yeah.
So with a 14 strength save, Serena, you get him right by the ankles with those vines, and he falls flat on his fucking face.
Yeah,
You
she, like,
can
took her
tell-
shoes off.
You can tell he seeing the ropes on the ground, he's been slowly scratching at the ropes with his claws.
Imagine you can take it from here.
Yep, no problem. Gianna ties him up again and whatnot.
So how about that breakfast?
Yep, get you a nice big bowl of porridge here and some saucer,
Porridge.
and a saucer of milk.
He's down in that downstairs area, correct? That's where they all are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
No, you
just gonna-
guys stopped him fucking dead. He didn't get more than 10 feet.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna find the most comfortable pile of something in the upstairs kitchen area to meditate.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fair. And to do your meditation.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna be like, Gian, what about your famous potatoes?
Sorry, I didn't have time. Potatoes, turns out you gotta like take time to cook. Anyways, I learned that by the way.
Yeah, they do take quite a while. You know, when I was younger, I was on the road and we found some tubers on the side of the road, and this guy I was with, his name was Mickey, and Mickey made the most amazing roadside taters that I'd ever had. I don't know. It's I should have gotten the recipe. I could have given it to you.
Oh, if only. But,
You know, it's pretty funny that it's you and Dimitri here, because the other two would hardly talk to me, and now we've got Dimitri who doesn't say a goddamn word. Anyway,
yeah, that was funny, I guess. I don't know.
how'd you sleep, Gian?
Oh, good. You know, long day of fighting undead. You know, just all in a day's work.
Sure. You took some hits, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I do my best. You know, the more they hit
You
me,
your best. You do more than your best. You carry this group most of the time. I'd have been dead
Oh,
several times if it weren't for you.
Yeah, you got a habit of running into the middle of a lot of folk.
Yeah.
Which I got a lot of respect for it. You know, you know, you're kind of
When
on a
you
roll.
just feel the adventure and the challenge get in you, you know, you want to get in there and mix it up.
Have I told you about Kavaki?
Oh yeah, several times. Yeah. You know, I was thinking after this, maybe we could go to a service or make a pyre for him.
That's great. I've been working on one on and off. You know, like maybe we can really get the town into it too.
You know, we could probably do that right now if you let me.
I mean,
No, you probably no. I mean, the others wouldn't really appreciate that very much, but
well, also like the pyre's all the way back in Saltmarsh. Like,
no, we make our own here. We just had a bloody great conquest.
I've
don't
been
you think
working on
so?
this pyre for months.
Yeah.
Don't- let me finish my pyre.
No, you're right. I'm sorry, Gian.
Anyways, is he eating? Like when I
Oh yeah, he's totally eating. Yeah. No, he is, for all intents and purposes, the Timber you know.
good. And then Gian would say, okay, well, now you've eaten up. I want you to get some sleep because you're gonna need all the energy you can get when we
Wait, I want him to start heckling Dimitri too.
I'm sorry, Gian. You know, I just with these ropes, I'm just not going to be able to. Also, with this mute git staring at me all day, I don't think I'll be able to get a wink of sleep. Taking advantage of poor commoners like that, no sporting chance. You saw him. You saw him lunge at that poor boy. Luckily he's asleep now, isn't he?
Yeah, that's good. Hey, Dimitri, why did you like? I got the gist. It was a magic thing that you did. Was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I never really understood that, but it seemed like
What do we understand from Dimitri? We can barely understand anything from him. He's mostly a riddle.
We did a pretty good job, I think. All things considered.
Gian, I don't think we ever actually found out where Dimitri got his magic from. You don't think it could be demonic, do you?
Dimitri, are you a demon?
Pretty sure he's a demon. Look at him.
Dimitri,
He's shredded.
I know, right?
Only demons are that shredded. You can only get that definition.
Sorry.
Except for you. I mean, you've got divine muscles. You got the muscles of Rocky.
Kavaki?
Wow. I mean, Kavaki.
Dimitri, where did you get your powers?
Where did you get your powers, Dimitri?
From your nose?
It seems like from out of his nose.
He like flaps his arms like a crow.
Like a crow do.
Do birds give you your powers?
Oh yeah, that's not demonic at all. Nope. Getting your powers from birds. Nope.
Oh,
I get my powers from the pure beauty of song.
He gets some I'm guessing this is a kitchen, right?
No, this is a underground panic room that's roughly hewn from stone.
Is there any rocks in there?
Oh yeah, there's some pebbles.
He spells out the word Kenku.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, one of the bird fellows.
Oh, that's right. You did learn how to read. I'd completely forgotten because you were so stupid before.
That's not necessary, Timber.
Well, it's true, wasn't it? He came in, he was blind, deaf, and dumb, and now he's got a little trick he can read. That's so sweet.
How much you know doesn't mean how smart you are.
No, I think that's exactly what it means. I think if you know things, then you're smart, and if you don't know anything, like Dimitri, then you're dumb.
All right. Well, maybe we should save those opinions for ourselves right now.
All right, Gian. Gian, was I a good captain?
Well, I think you weren't, but you did the best you could, and it was fun to watch. I had fun on that ship while you were captain. It was good, but I don't know, you didn't really know anything about. I guess mostly the boats thing.
Give me a second. Dimitri and Gian, please make a It doesn't say what type of spell save.
I would bet dollars to donuts it's a wisdom saving throw.
Let's do wisdom. Gian and Dimitri, wisdom saving throw, please. It just says at high level. Yeah. Let me look up the spell. Man.
I feel like that's a constitution.
Let's find out.
It's a wisdom.
It is wisdom.
Damn it.
Thank you, Matthew.
You don't need to cast it at 5th level though.
Gian, what would be the most frightening thing that you could see right now? For Gian.
I don't know. I think it's probably going to be like,
Oh, I have an idea.
okay,
If you don't mind.
please scare me.
So because of what happened the previous day. So as you're talking with our boy Timby Stacks, he's kind of in between his words. He's kind of doing a little humming, which is kind of weird. Dimitri, you don't really notice so much, but eventually the humming becomes all that either of you can hear. He's making small talk, he's chatting, and suddenly, Gian, you smell rotting fish. It's deep and musky, and immediately you are thrown back to having that hag in your face. Her putrid gums purple and bulging with sharp little needle teeth. And you look at Timber, and his once orange fluffy hair is now matted in fish guts, and his teeth have elongated into sharp, almost sabers. His eyes are a bright flaming green. He's got seaweed stuck in his fur. His clothes are matted and torn, and your breath catches in your throat, and you are terrified of him. I believe you are afraid.
Yep.
You can't get closer to him, right? But
Correct. And I have disadvantage on like everything.
okay. So how do you respond to this?
If Gian was sitting down, I assume I was like sitting on the stool by the ladder.
Sure.
He jumps to his feet and says, grabs his axe and says, Timber, are you, what's going on? Are you?
What's the matter, Gian? Gian, feed me some more food. I'm hungry.
Had enough, and I don't want to go near you.
Dimitri, why don't you give me some food? It sounds just normal to you, Dimitri.
Dimitri starts putting food in his mouth, trying to shut him up.
As you, Gian, as you see Dimitri putting food in mouth, it looks like raw fish is going into his mouth, and just like blood and ichor is like dripping down, and he's just like cackling and like chewing, masticating just disgustingly.
Dimitri, maybe you shouldn't stand so close to him right now.
Dimitri puts a thumbs up.
Before you do, Timber's going to bite you. He does 7 points of damage to your hand, Dimitri.
Okay.
Gian, what do you do?
Dimitri, get back. Get away from him.
Backs away slowly.
Are you okay? That looked like really bad. Okay. Maybe we don't get near him anymore. We can
And then
watch from here.
as soon as Dimitri is on the other side of the room.
He's not on the other side of the room. I said he backs away a little bit.
All right. Well,
Use you, Dane.
he's going to turn himself into a rat. No, he's going to turn himself into a cricket. He polymorphs into a cricket and jumps out the crack. There's one crack to the outside, and he jumps away.
Da da da.
We should have knocked him out.
And that is your night. You've got an asleep Barrett on the floor. And Gian and Dimitri lost Timber.
Oops, guys.
Oopsie poopsie.
Not their fault.
Oh, I wasn't really given it. I feel like I could. He was in range, so I could have, made a. What's it called?
Uh-huh.
Like attack of opportunity, but they didn't really let me.
That's true.
So.
That's how it happened.
I think it's okay that Gian didn't think about this. They all really should have taken away his material components pouch.
No, he's a bard. He can cast spells with his voice.
He still needs a spellcasting focus.
Does he?
The focus.
Right?
Yeah, this is
Is that
interesting.
not the way it works?
I was just letting Dane do the rules. Technically, he's
No.
all using somatic components and stuff, and he's tied
Yeah,
up. So.
No. But like, plot's really cool, and this is way cooler.
Well,
for the plot.
also, he multi-classed as a wizard, so.
Well, and bards do cast using like their spellcasting focus is their instrument, and in this case, it was his voice.
Oh, okay.
Because your voice is an instrument.
It's true.
Any good singer will
That's
tell
one
you that.
reason that bards can be kind of OP, because even restrained, they can cast spells.
Anyway, super cool. Great. Now, Gian can't wait to explain this to everyone.
And then he turns into a cricket after
Okay.
turning into a fish person.
All right, Dimitri, how are we going to explain this to everyone else? I didn't know we could turn into a cricket. Did you know we could turn into a cricket? Okay, so it's definitely not our fault. We'll go find him. This guy- Let's go find him. I'm going to leave a note and then let's go try and find him. How long have we been on watch for, Dave?
Probably 3.5 hours. You probably have a half an hour left.
Gian's going to look for half an hour.
Make a investigation check, each of
Yes.
you, or an investigation at advantage. One.
Advantage. Wait, who has better?
One of you
investigation?
does it at advantage, or both of you just straight rolls.
You just go ahead and take it, Dimitri.
Well, I have a +1 to investigation. What do you have?
Great, I don't.
With an 18, you find a place on the island where a boat had been hidden and is now gone.
Gian takes off his hat and throws it on the floor angrily. Dog, nabbit. Dang nabbit.
Dimitri puts a hand on his shoulder to like coo him.
It's gonna be hard to find him. All right, let's go.
3 words, 2 words.
It's red. Is it red?
No, he's like saying 2 friends are gone.
2 friends are gone.
Oh,
And this is how the fellowship ends.
Bam, bam.
So, Serena, Barney, Cinder, you wake up.
Nothing could go wrong this morning. The sun is on my face.
We did our job.
And Gian and Dimitri are not in the hole. There's just a sleeping man who's tied up.
Oh, no.
Well, this seems to be a problem.
You all go upstairs, you go searching in the front, and you find Gian and Dimitri by a pile of rocks on the beach. near one of the volcanic kind of hills. Gian and Dimitri, your compatriots approach you.
It wasn't our fault.
Hmm.
He turned into a cricket.
That is a new move.
Did you know? Yeah, I didn't know he could turn into a cricket.
I would not have guessed.
How long ago?
Honestly, it was on his spell sheet. Polymorph is on his spell sheet. He's
I
never
didn't know
used
you could
it.
turn into a cricket though.
He has used it. He used it to fly around and stuff.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he turned it into a eagle.
Giant eagle.
He turned into an eagle.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Right. I
Hmm.
just didn't think of it because he doesn't use it a lot.
Yeah. This is our fault. Also, I wasn't aware of any cracks in this room,
There was,
but I didn't
mentioned it.
specifically.
You did.
I didn't specifically ask.
Barney wasn't there for that, I don't think, on all fairness.
Okay.
Oh, I was not there for these discussions,
For the
but I wouldn't have thought of it. It's fine.
Yeah, I thought
Here we
this was
go.
underground.
A rickety ladder leads down to the larder into a musty subterranean chamber enclosed by rough masonry walls. 3 trembling figures are huddled against the far wall, sharing the chamber with the dusty, deteriorated remains of an armored corpse. The body's sightless eye sockets stare up blankly, and a small silver disc is clutched in one of its skeletal hands. A horizontal crevice between 2 blocks in the south wall glows with faint daylight, marking a narrow opening that leads outside the fortress.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Very nice.
We got.
We got.
Sometimes you get.
So,
Um,
what are you guys doing?
Gian explains that there's a missing boat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit.
What's the game plan? You guys have a hell maw under the ocean that's still begging to be closed. Oh boy.
This is going on the internet.
Yeah, it is. Cheers, future employers.
So
Mm.
I think we need to, before we talk about the fact that Timber's now missing and maybe mind controlled, and there's a Helma at the bottom of the ocean. There's also supposed to be one more person on this island who isn't here anymore.
She will not be coming back with us.
Does this room have a particular ability to make people disappear?
Yes.
Unless she could also turn into a cricket, which I guess I don't know that she couldn't.
You never know, Gian.
There seems to be a precedent.
But there's also all this blood on the ground here.
So because Gian refuses to make insight checks, you believe Cinder.
Oh no. I wasn't saying that. I am
Okay.
saying, I'm saying I think she probably used some blood magic to turn into a cricket.
Ah,
There's a sort of shrug.
Mm.
You could
So-
still interrogate that guy.
No,
Yeah,
but
what's going on with the guy?
you gotta watch out for a couple people. Like
He's asleep.
I can't remember how long sleep lasts. 8 hour. He takes a long rest. He's fully charged with all of
Fresh
his
as a
level
goddamn
9
daisy.
spell slots. He's actually a necromancer
Awesome.
lich.
Great.
Whoops, did I not say that part either? My
Oh,
bad. His
shit.
head was a skull this whole time. Whoopsie doodle.
Oh no.
Oopsie
it's just a coincidence that he was rolling with a stat block that was titled Commoner.
Yeah, that's right. No, I'm really good at Roll20 now, so I can change all that shit. Really good at it. Also, do you like how Timber bit as a giant rat?
I wasn't going to point that out.
Natural 20, I do believe. I can't bring up my chat anymore.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, yeah. I gotta reload roll 20. So what are you guys doing?
We should get the fuck back. Yeah, I have a hypothesis. Perhaps this is what happened to our dear Nick Bonds as well. It would check all the boxes as I remember them, Cinder.
Me, Cinder, the character.
Oh.
I don't know if that helps us, but this
It would finally put a close to a mystery we've been solving for 2 years.
2 American years. That would be cool, but also we would need to clear his name still. And the
Honestly,
Duke
guys,
hates
that's
us.
kind of my fault, isn't it? I mean, I'm
What do you mean,
running
isn't
this
it?
thing. I mean, I'm gonna take some of the blame. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the heat on that one. I'm gonna take partial heat.
All
on
we
that.
wanted to do was solve the murder.
You know,
That wasn't an accusation. That was just an observation.
maybe it's inner guilt. Maybe it's intrinsic guilt that I'm feeling because the mystery has gone unsolved for 2 American years.
Why didn't we get to solve it?
Huh?
Why didn't we get to solve it?
We weren't good enough.
Because there were skeletons on a beach to kill.
There were pressing matters. You guys couldn't go to Seton and talk to Nick. Or
But do we get to know what happened?
you never decided to go to Seton and talk to Nick.
It was more like you've got to save
Mhm.
Saltmarsh because it's about to get attacked. So go do this.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Do we
That's
get
true.
to know who
to
did
that
it?
point.
You all made maybe the right choice by saving the town instead of talking to a guy named Nick Bones. Anyway.
Well, now we've lost 2 of our friends for doing all of these favors for other people. I'm just saying,
3 if you count Nick.
What's Nick
that's a
friend?
great point.
I
I
said
mean, we called him a friend because he was part of our crew, but not really.
part of the ship, part of the crew.
Partnership card. True. I intentionally played him kind of aloof. So, you know.
Do we get to know the end of that story though?
I don't know. It's up to y'all.
I think
Okay.
eventually.
Give it 2 more calendar years.
2 more American metric years.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta find our
Figure it
friends
out.
first, and then we're gonna solve that fucking mystery, guys.
Where's everybody on the priority list? There's closing a Helma. There's finding Ben. There's finding Timber. There's rescuing Nick Bones. Is that it? Was there other things? Welgar, what, Dimitri?
1. There's
He
only
says number 1 to something. I don't know. Welgar wanted me to rearrange his cable, but I guess that's lower on the list.
He gets some stones out of the ocean and spells Ben.
No, she said Ben.
I know,
Well,
but
Dimitri was saying Ben is number 1.
Hey, out of character, remind me where we were at the like Ben. Where are we going to try and solve the Ben situation?
Oh yeah, you guys don't
Yeah.
know.
In character, where are we with the Ben situation? I'm so confused at this point.
This was the lead. We went out this way because we were
Mhm.
looking for.
You know, it's funny. You guys should bring that up. Because as you are all on the beach
oh fuck, he escapes.
squawking, who?
No one.
Yeah, did I forget about Barrett? No, I didn't.
No, we replaced the whatchamacallit, the immovable rod at top of the trapdoor, which
Oh.
also I am claiming off of Timber's character sheet, the immovable rod and the boots.
So,
We definitely took all his magic items
oh,
for safekeeping.
sure. Ah.
We would have
Okay.
his pack though, probably.
No,
Yeah,
you
we
probably
wouldn't
have
leave
it.
him with anything.
Yeah, no,
Our
you
prisoners
probably-
are still prisoners, right?
Well, and that is an interesting point because you do have his base ukulele with the glowing green gem
We've got his boots.
And you have his boots. Whoever wants those fucking sweet ass boots.
I just claimed them. Thank you very much.
No, you did claim them. That is true. You can now land skate. So good for me as a DM that the barbarian can move forever.
I
Super
jump
fast.
and then skate and then
Yeah, jump and skate. We're calling Gian the old jump and skate. Anyway, so wait, is this the wrong one? This is the wrong one. Well, that would have been a travesty had I jumped the gun on that one. You guys just give me one hot little second.
yeah.
Oh, bye, Serena.
Dimitri's gonna go check on the prisoners.
There's one prisoner.
The guy who we're interrogating, right?
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
down
we
there.
all gotta just be in the.
Well,
Maybe we're
before you
interrogating.
go and do that,
We're
from down atop the mountain. Well, I kind of want to wait for Matt to be here to reveal this.
Wait, we can wait a minute.
We
We
can
can
wait.
wait.
Ben?
we can wait for Matt.
Is it Ben?
Ben.
Maybe.
Ben jumps down off of the mountain. Ben Tannen's your old. Oh.
Yay!
Look at
But
the
also, yay!
colors.
It's Cinder.
Cinder's got
Puppers.
gray in it.
And big.
So
Wiggly.
Oh, wiggly and big.
Yes, wiggly and big. Oh,
Yay.
I like to call Cinder Bigly.
wiggly.
Bigly.
So
Oh, so cute.
Serena, speaking of cute. So from down atop a mountain, not a lot of wildlife has been on this mountain. Or on this island, mostly because of the giant
Bird of prey.
Praetorian
Mhm.
Praeton that was swooping around, eating things up. But coming down, sitting on top of a rock, you see a seagull.
Just
Hell yeah.
He just ran.
Oh,
Oh,
bye Matt.
Oh.
A
Well,
seagull
we'll wait.
with molting feathers, a cracked beak, deep circles under it. You didn't know that seagulls could have baggy eyes, but this
Been smoking some.
seagull's
that
got
good.
some fucking luggage going on under those eyes.
Oh.
And he alights. And he's like, so y'all lost him, huh? Y'all lost the cat guy? Y'all lost him? That sucks.
Dimitri nods.
sorry.
Hands on hips, just like, now what the fuck is this?
What is this
Yeah.
fuckery?
Who the fuck are you?
What
We
kind
have
of
had too long.
fuckery is
This has
this?
been
This-
such a long weekend.
Disgusting, ragged, missing feathers, gray feathers all over it, cracked beak, bleary-eyed seagull is like, well, that fucking sucks. What the fuck are you? To Cinder.
What the fuck are you?
Well, let me tell you.
Dimitri leaves and he's gonna go check on the prisoners.
Dimitri's not interested in a talking
Yeah.
bird.
Dimitri encounters a talking bird and leaves. What?
I also have to insist that everyone else is right about this matter.
Dimitri
Let us
is
tell you
probably like a
about your
little, like-
character.
Dimitri's probably like a little jealous, you know? Okay, you can be a bird and talk, whatever.
Name's Virgil. Stop.
Dimitri left.
Thank you, Matt.
Hello, Virgil.
Oh man, that's awesome.
The Virgil.
Where the fuck is that dude
Virgil the
going?
Virgil.
Where'd the hotness go? Why did he go? Why did he leave? You see the butt on that? Jesus Christ.
Every day. Yes, no, we know.
Are those leather pants?
Tell us about, you seem to know about us.
Uh-huh. What? Huh?
Were you watching us?
What?
Okay.
I was.
Virgil, I'm John and on again. Very nice to meet you. Why do you know that we let the cat escape? How?
I saw him run away.
You
I also saw where that other guy went.
What other guy?
what?
This is the plot.
The one you're looking for. The one who was tied up with that ranger guy.
Oh, tell us.
Dark elf. You're looking for the dark elf, right?
Yes. Very much so.
I can tell you where he went.
Where did he went?
Oh, we would very much appreciate that.
Well, you're gonna have to close that helm off first.
Bullshit. Can
Listen,
we interrogate the
Of
birds so we
course.
don't have to do that shit?
Everybody wants a favor from this crew. Nobody does nothing for us. We're just your little errand group. Close the helm on, defend my fortress, defend my town. Well, god damn it.
I say we say no to doing that.
I would-
listen.
Can
Listen.
I
Yeah, what's up?
may I please attempt to persuade this bird to just tell us?
Listen. Before you do any persuasion rolls, my master used to be Arceus of the Firewatch Island. I think you found his little journal that told about the Helma.
What was that? That was something.
We don't give a fuck about this. Helm.
Yeah,
Probably me.
totally did.
Sure.
Listen. That Helma got opened up by that guy who took your friend.
Oh, it is okay. If it matters, then yes, we would like to save our.
Of course it matters. Everything matters. Nothing superfluous.
Also, for the record, everyone, I do kind of want to fight a thing called a Helma. So,
Oh no, Gian, this is true.
This is right up his alley. Look at the muscles on that.
Is it
Big
underwater? Please
Thank
tell
you.
us it is above water.
No, it's deep under the waves.
Ah!
Sure hope you all have a bunch of water breathing potions you found in that old fort over there.
oh, and also this fish thing.
And also your fish statue that I know about, I guess.
You seem to know a lot about us.
I've been watching. I've been looking.
Almost omniscient or
How
something.
come?
No,
How
I
did you
just,
do that.
I got great eyes, bad hearing, great eyes.
Well,
Eyes
we
like a
already have
hawk,
a
they
psychic
say.
lobster.
What about a psychic lobster?
We already have a psychic lobster. We don't need an omniscient
We do
seagull.
have that. Would you like to meet him? He's in our backpack.
Hell yeah, sounds delicious.
Here. Oh well, I'll go.
Okay.
I'll hold him tightly.
Fish are friends, not food.
Yeah, to you maybe. I'm a seagull, so you know.
You're
I
actually a seagull?
Huh?
You're actually a seagull?
What?
How
He
about-
has bad hearing.
We need to get you one of those horns. You know.
No, we call
I
those
feel like
conch
we should
shells
still-
around here.
I feel like
Oh,
we
you-
should still
why are you
ignore
a
that
seagull
quest
talk?
and just go find Ben.
My old master was a pretty accomplished wizard. He was the one who was researching that Helma.
Fuck your Helma.
I'm sorry, what was that, silent boy?
What does that have to do with Ben?
The most shredded?
Have you said enough words? Can I roll my persuasion check now?
Fish.
Dimitri spells out with pebbles, fuck your Helma.
Yeah. Before you roll that check,
Yep.
before you roll that perception check, I'll let you know that if that Helma doesn't get close, it's gonna spread. And those watery bastards are gonna get all up in that town, take them over, then that town's gonna spread. It's gonna be
okay,
zombie
but
apocalypse.
But maybe we just get our friend first, and then we can all tackle this.
Oh, you think you're just gonna waltz into the styes and go in there and say, "Give us your friend back"?
I did not need to roll persuasion.
You've never even been to the styes. That place
where
sucks.
Where is that place?
I could show you.
I'd love that.
I might if you close that fucking Helma. God damn it.
Why don't
Is
you close that Helma?
I'm a 50-year-old bird. I'm not doing jack shit.
No?
That is
Thank
older
you.
than
Yeah,
regular
Before he
bird
tells us
age.
where our friend is, essentially.
I'm a
That's older than
50-year-old
regular Aarakocra age.
talking bird who's hung on to dear life eating fish, even though this muscly motherfucker over here is trying to shame me for my diet. And I've hung on this long. And you guys gotta, you know what? If you close that, I can die. I can finally fucking die. This
See,
is
he's
not
gonna die
natural.
before he gives
you're
us
a
the
demon.
information.
Oh, that does make.
I'm not a demon. I'm a figment of a piece of
You're a-
fae, something from another dimension. I
So
was
we
a
have to free you from this mortal coil.
No,
by
not
closing
that
the
dramatic.
Helma.
Not that dramatic, but you know. You ever cast Find Familiar? You ever cast it 500 times so that your fucking familiar's nearly permanent? That's where I come in. It sucks. Y'all need to do it, and then I'll show you where your friend is.
Mm.
I didn't
How
follow. I didn't
long
follow
will
the
it
cat.
take?
I feel like we should be selfish.
Probably like one more session. Probably like one battle session. Probably.
Guys, the Helmut's like right there. We go in, we go out. We can knock it out this afternoon. And then
It's almost like it's the big bad of this arc. There's a whole map, and somebody might have inputted a whole bunch of commands and made a bunch of specialized characters for it.
I feel like we shouldn't do it.
Somebody probably put in a lot of
Longer
effort
we
into this
say
Helma.
The longer we sit and chatter, the longer we are from finding Ben.
I just want to see if I can persuade.
Okay, let's get a persuasion check on this ancient bird, Virgil.
It's only a 15. Somehow.
All right. I don't know what the stat block is on this, but he's a 50-year-old talking haggard seagull. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a d20 and add 4 to it.
Okay.
If it meets, it beats.
Who is me?
You're challenging me, so you beat me.
Okay.
You have persuaded me. Well, I guess the rest of the world can go to hell.
Just tell us where it is,
Yay!
though. Tell us where this place is.
And
what
what
you saw.
I told you.
What did you see? What was going on with him?
Well, I thought it was weird that some outsider came to Firewatch Island, and so I followed them after they left, and they went to the Helma.
So, like, what was the vibe, though? It was two people.
Yeah, one was nearly passed out. Figuring that's your friend,
Probably.
since you came looking for someone.
Okay, it does indeed sound like things are still super shitty. Okay, this is good to know. It's not good to know, but
Yeah, you think it's good that your friend's passed out? You're kind of a shitty friend, huh?
we just want to make sure. I don't know. Maybe it is all a trick, but now we 100% trust her, and even though we have traveled many miles with her on her word alone, but now we know for sure, probably.
Oh yeah, the one that can turn into animals. She's pretty hot too.
Probably.
You just a bunch of hotties rolling deep, huh?
It wouldn't be much wish
Yeah, we
fulfillment
are.
if we were not.
There's not an unattractive one in the bunch. I mean,
Not really. Now that weird cat's gone.
He had a charm to him.
Mr. Virgil, did you see where the other prisoner escaped to?
Another what?
Yeah, there was a lady who escaped too.
lady who escaped too?
Okay, she must have like, I don't know, teleported. or
Don't know what you're talking about, son.
something. Never mind.
All right. That was weird.
Okay, we'll go do the Helma though.
You better, or else it's the end of the world.
We just want to know where this island is in case, I don't know, we fail or like whatever.
Oh, it's not an island. It's a town on the
Stars?
mainland.
Oh. How do you
It's
know?
It's a piece of junk.
Probably it's called the Styes.
It's really bad.
For them to live there to call it the Styes, whew, they must not think very highly of themselves.
You ever bathe in alchemical garbage?
No.
A lot of that in the water there. The fish,
Mm,
couple heads, couple too many eyes.
Like Fallout.
mm.
Well,
I hope that
little
they
like that
boil-
game Fallout.
I hope they boil their waters there.
I honestly, I don't know how they get good drinking water because they really messed the place up.
Maybe they're all very sick and will not put up much of a fight at all when we come to take our friend back.
I try not to spend any time there, but your friend ended up there, as far as I know. And if any of you know the can't or the spell find familiar, then I could be your familiar for the rest of your life. Anyway,
I do not think I know this spell, no.
no?
Don't think I know this spell either.
Are y'all just pulling my leg?
I don't.
No, we
is
love
one of us
talking to
supposed
you, Virgil.
I don't have this spell.
Come on.
I'm sure
I
you
could cast,
love talking too. This doesn't
could-
hurt your voice at all.
I could teach you guys how.
I could cast Dispel Magic. Would that work on you?
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
What if I cast it at level
I'm kind of doing a Nick Nolte. I realized I'm kind of doing a Nick Nolte. Nick Nolte. Anyway,
Dimitri, do you want a talking bird friend? I don't know. It's
come on,
your
Dimitri.
call.
I don't have Find Familiar. I would
know-
like him though.
You know,
Hmm.
I'll just follow Dimitri around because I think he's crazy attractive.
There you go.
What sort of message?
got
does
an
that send,
admirer.
though?
What do you mean?
Just I don't know, following around attractive people.
Ah, I'm old. I'm not dead.
Old people do not care about the societal norms as much. You're right. Yes.
Man, I've lived on this island by myself for 50 years.
Why didn't you just leave? You seem to know about shit on the mainland.
Listen.
You could go watch like a stew get made or something.
You just lived here with like a big giant monster, like eating everything. Wasn't
No,
that?
It's like the plot of fucking Castaway, except he could have left at any time.
listen. My master, who I love dearly,
I know you have a
Was his
package
name
for
Wilson?
sealed.
his life work was that Helma. And so I stuck around to make sure nothing
What a
happened with it.
dickhead.
He was great. I loved him. Platonically. I didn't think he was hot, but you know.
Okay, we're gonna fight the Helma. We get it. Yeah, no, Helma.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Wait, how far is the Helma?
Are the guys still there, Dane?
40 years away.
That's too far away.
A long voyage. No, it's like down the road. It's like down the ocean road.
It's like 5 minutes away.
Yeah. Let's get on that.
That way. Fine.
Let's just get on that
You'll find
fucking weird giant noodle ship you got.
I'll just ram the Nautiloid right into it. It'll be bing bang boom done.
That thing can go underwater.
I thought so. No, Dane, I actually
Definitely.
thought so. Can it? Can't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Of
you
course it
Yeah.
can.
you
It's a squid. It can go underwater.
you got the feeling that if it were further repaired, it would be able to go underwater.
Oh,
And
okay.
perhaps more.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So,
No,
Virgil, can you repair our Nautilus?
I heavily implied this when Gian first got in there. Heavily implied. Go
I-
back to the tapes.
I didn't know that we didn't do all the repairs, but anyway.
No, you guys need to work on it.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys wanna You guys want to give me a fish first? I'm kind of hungry.
I
I
don't
made
know.
some
Come with
porridge.
us.
Yeah, all right. I'll just take you to Helmut. And that's where we're going to end it tonight. Surprisingly,
Wait, what? Are the
that-
guys still there, Dave?
Huh?
I went back to check to see those guys still there.
Okay, we can do the interrogation next week, but it's 10:04. So pantomime interrogation is going to look real fun.
Oh, I'm ready for that.
So prepare yourself, Dylan, for all of your questions in the form of
No,
hand
I'm just making
gestures.
sure they didn't escape, Dane.
No, they're still there. Yeah, he's still asleep. You put him asleep.
I
Mm,
thought we put the regular guy to sleep, not the bad guy.
the bad guy is asleep. The regular guy lives on this island now.
Oh, okay. I got the guys mixed up.
Yeah. No, the dwarf is a good man with
Good
nothing
man.
to lose.
Well, he should
Except
come
a
with us
friend
to
who he
close.
lost because of all of you. Not
He
really.
literally has nobody else in his life at the moment and lives alone on an island.
Maybe they were lovers.
He should just maybe.
They were lovely.
Give him 50
should
years.
just
he's
come
gonna
with
be
us.
like the third, basically.
Oh, you guys should leave Virgil with fucking.
We're gonna introduce Virgil and Barrett.
Yeah,
His
Oh, that's
name-
a good idea.
Yeah.
they need to be friends.
And then Virgil can teach Barrett magic. It'll be great. All right,
Perfect.
guys, you did a great job. Excellent role play. Excellent role play tonight. You all really
You did a
got
really good
into
evil
it.
Maddie.
Mhm.
I liked you heckling everyone. It was really great.
I've been practicing my asshole
Yeah.
in don't take that out of context.
Gotta be a better
do you
way
wanna-
to.
do you wanna
Do you want to rephrase that?
I've been practicing my inner sphincter.
Not better.
All right.
That's
This
even
isn't good.
worse.
I've been utilizing my douchebag.
That's the
Okay.
one.
So in Matt's game, I play an actual really bad person, and it's easier for me to access that these days because of Matt's game. So thank you, Matthew.
That's anything to do with me, but you're welcome.
He gave me the arena and the encouragement. I hope you all had fun, because that was pretty intense. I think that was one of our maybe more intense sessions that we've had in a while, just in terms of like tension and stuff. So that was a lot of fun. But 2 weeks, we good for, oh no.
I like how he didn't even try to turn Dimitri against Gian.
Aw.
How would that work?
I don't know, but it's like I don't know, but he did it with everyone. He tried to get Serena to turn. He tried to get
Well, so his tactic there with you two was he was trying to get Gian to believe that he was normal.
Yeah.
But
He would never think that he would break the buff guy bond.
that's true. The unspoken shredded brethren. So the way I was playing him, Dimitri, is that, you know, all of like the worst things that he could say, he was pretty much saying without. Essentially, he had accused you of being a stupid person previously, so he was doubling down on that. And it broke what was happening with Gian, because I was going to have like some persuasion checks with Gian and whatnot.
Ooh.
But then he started picking on you, and Gian's like, nah, not into it. So we resorted to magic, because this is Dungeons and Dragons. That was a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dane.
I love you all.
And thank you.
Thank
Talk to you
you.
guys
Have a nice
later.
night.
Bye.
Bye.